Welcome to the Fukaru Sport GT. We're here at the awesome Monaco Cote du Azur. I'll probably pronounce that really badly, and if I did, just forgive me because it is what it is. And here we come up to the start of the race. This race is a long race, so Rockstar made it so I could only have 7 laps. So I chose a track that was 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So that way I get a 20-minute race out of it. So it's fun. So who do we have here? I'll move over to RPM. 235 today is the part time. So these guys are going to have to keep under 235. Oh, a little bumping and rubbing going on already. I'm tempted to roll back to Demonic. Demonic picked the wrong car tonight, but he's still gonna go with it. MRoyal again ended up picking the wrong car with his Banshee. Yeah, I'm going right back to Demonic. He's doing a lot of fun with that. Look at this squirrely. Should not have. It's one of my fun sideways areas here. This is so bumped. So as usual, I mean, I'm very excited about this race. Seeing the guys that are racing out tonight. I want to just go over some technical stuff. Juxry, yeah. So they can't go within the curb boosting areas there, and they can't. So they can't curb boost. They have to stay within the lines. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to it other than, playing nice and fair and keeping under a 2 minute and 35 second part time, which we said before. Oh, wall bumping. Let's move back up to who we got here. MRoyal, who once again is making a Banshee go for it. Hey, somebody we missed tonight, Death Perception. You had a bad week last week. Not out tonight. That's going to hurt him in the points. Got the Juxry MRoyal battle going on. These guys have been points just fanatics about how they're running their races. Agent has been pretty much running the same kind of race he always runs, which is way up front. MRoyal and Juxry are just loving each other's back fenders there. Oh, and a slow down to let Mueller by as he impacts him. So let's see who we got up front here. We're going to jump right up to RPM, which that battle is big. Oh, look at that. So here's the nice Comet taking over the first position here. Let's see what we got for times. 240, 241. Obviously that first lap is always a slow lap. It's going to take some time to really judge exactly how they're going to run things out. So here we have Juxry, and he's gotten some distance on the back end here. Okay, so Demonic is up there hunting for. Let's go back to we're going to go back to MRoyal. See where he's at. This is an amazing track, a very long track too. So these two got into it with each other a little while ago, and unfortunately had some problems. He was going to let Mueller by after accidentally crashing into him. And and we said we still have a battle, but let's see this real quick. This is a tough area for this Banshee to meander through. Demonic wants. I can hear him up front arguing for his position. He wants it bad. This race is really heating up. It's amazing. These guys get so close to each other. And there's RPM behind us. He's taking over the RPM position, but is he going to be too fast for his part time? He's made up a lot of distance on this lap. And you can see Agent in the distance. There's RPM right behind him. So he's coming around there. He's making a lot of speed up on this track. A lot of expectations for longer races like this for par breaches, which moves them up to the GT 500 class. It means they don't get their fastest lap bonus, and they don't get some of the bonuses for points, and they only get times 5 points versus getting times 7 for how many people are in the room. So yeah, they get anybody who's in the GT 300 class will get the times 6 for tonight's race. So that's another point. MRoyal has already threatened to sell his Banshee because he's absolutely... Okay, so let's look at these times as they pass across here. 236, 240s, okay. Nice. 237 from Juxry. So everybody's well within their par, and Demonic has taken the first place position. It makes it, because I said that for unlike unlike the other races where people have made par times based on their qualifying runs, we actually make the lap times for these to say what they are going to be, and it's crazy to see how much work it takes into making that happen, and how close they are and how accurate they are for what the cars that we're running use. Some of the guys that we've actually done challenges for to actually run, getting a little squirrely, to run cars like the Penumbra and the Ballista Compact, and they're not on effectively the speed of all the other players. But in the same respect, they're really, if you're consistent with stuff, that's really the trick here, is being consistent and being a good racer over the long haul, which is really where it is. So let's go back to, where is it? No, I want to do, maybe we're not. That RPM bumping into Agent. Juxry, I guess, snapped into the back. I'm trying to listen to the mic traffic on this one. It looks like Juxry was taking a straight shot and ended up popping Agent in the rear, but did not hit him enough other than just to do damage to his car to kind of slow him down. So that was kind of interesting, and here he is making up some time again. RPM way out on that turn. That's another tough turn. I love these, and the long races are great races just because it's easy to run full lap races and get full time with it and really have fun with it. And these guys can really throw their competitiveness. And man, look at Demonic making distance. Let's see how his 236. Oh, dropping it right to that 236 line, which is good. 237s. There you go. And we have a procession going on here of people that are really, I mean, that's the whole goal today, is to catch up with Demonic, and who has actually picked the wrong car for the race. So, I mean, I think he's doing pretty good for the wrong car, and he's right on par time. I'm actually really kind of hurt that Death didn't make it tonight. People do get busy for these games, and it stinks, but it is what it is. So I don't want to. Here's the Juxry overtake, inside line, coming in hard. Now he's coming into this double back here. Oh, rubbing the wall. Agent takes it wide on the outside, so he's going to try to get a lot of run off that corner to try to overtake him. You can see him catching up with him, but then it comes right into this right here. And that area there is, it may look very easy, and we make it look easy, but if you've actually raced it, that area is heartless to go through. This is actually made with the old Rockstar editor, and it has its moments. It gets squirrely. It has bumps in it that you can't see. We're starting to see a little bit of distance between RPM. I'm going to still drop back to 8 and see who we have here. Agent, Mueller. Oh, MRoyal is hurting again. MRoyal is so consistent with these races, and he's been able to pull things back together, get his times back up, and really do it. But he's been plagued by this car right here that has really hurt him a lot. So yeah, Mueller actually ended up one of the things that we have here is you have to use regular tires. Mueller unfortunately used the wrong tires tonight, so he knew the rule, and he took the point exception for it tonight. And Juxry is there's Agent pulling his way through. Okay, let's watch how these part times go. 236s, man, they keep getting faster. 235. We are right on it. So 235, 235, 237. Agent's doing a 239, so he's doing his. Woo! Look at that slide job. Didn't touch him, but made it count, didn't he? This is becoming the battle of the race right here. The RPM and we can see them. They got some distance up there, but Agent, who has been pegging away at the points, staying in GT300 every race, he has been gunning for Juxry's position for a while now. So we're coming back into this tight position here with Mueller coming right behind him. Did he hit the wall when he came through? I like how Agent's line is there, but Juxry really does kind of walk through there a lot smoother than Agent does. See, you get like a little bump there. That's the killer. And then here comes Mueller. No. So we have kind of a... Who's car boosting? Oh. And that is what we call rough house racing. Yeah. So what we have here is we have someone who, when people get frustrated, and it's a video game, so it does happen that people have their bad moments. We have a gentleman's rule that allows people that are upset to be able to leave. So if he has some sort of problem, he's already done it. So that's going to probably be a couple of point deduction from him. So, and then they'll have to review whether we've already had somebody that's been removed from racing because of the roughhousing that's been involved. And Mueller there with the 232, so his part time has been obliterated. Let's see what we got. So 235. We'll focus right back on these guys. So we're looking at the last lap. 235, 235, 239, and we're going to move back to RPM. Demonic hit the wall? Where? Oh no, there we go. Oh, you know what? What? Agent? Oh, we see Jared Juxry's in it again. I can't keep up with this craziness. Ooh, coming in tight. Oh! So we're gonna Okay, we're going to move up to RPM for the last part of the race. I get a little distracted with listening to stuff, so I mean, we can't have every race to be perfect, and I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, people play as adults when they do, and some people really have long career. Mueller is one of those guys that I really thought was going to be, you know, a points guy in the championship. So it's unfortunate to see somebody self-destruct on a race like that, and we take stuff like that really seriously. And you know what? Sometimes it's really having people do that so that we can see that, so that we see exactly how we deal with that, and have it nice and public for everybody. Oh, RPM has done it. It's not what he needed. Demonic was saying he was really getting worried there because he had the same problem happen to him when he came around the edge. And is this going to be a drive to the end? Is it going to be a race to the end? Here comes RPM. Is it going to be a race to the flag? Oh, he's got it. No, Demonic's taking it. He skids out for the victory with RPM. Beautiful moment. It's going to take forever to load. And there's MRoyal. Okay, so we got, who would you have here? So Juxry in third, Mueller, Agent Ranger. Mueller's going to be in the GT 500 class for points for the race today. MRoyal, who's not going to make the end, but he will definitely get his positions, and it's suicide for them. No, it was a great race. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I thank everybody for watching it. 2:35:019. Look at that. That was a dialed in time. It's going to be great. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.